Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to SD Productions Gaming. Right, you have to bear with me. We've got a camera over there and we've got a laptop over here, but we'll make a start anyway. If you missed us for testing on Wednesday, we paid a bit of a tribute. Oh my God, got something in my eye. Not to that, but to two riders that we lost sadly at Donington Park, Owen Jenner and Shane Richardson. The statement is on screen. I can't see it because I can't, well, the writing's so tiny. I don't know if you guys can see that as well. It looks a bit blurred. If you can't, well, I do apologise. But yes, we are thinking of Shane and Owen at this time. You will see some personal tributes from the riders tonight. I know some of them have got full livery, etc., etc. So they've got, I know Charlie's gone for a half and half livery for Shane and Owen, and a few other things as well. I know Ted's done a sticker for bikes and helmets. So we will be racing and riding in their honour this weekend. And yeah, Owen and Shane, may you rest in peace. Right then, so on with tonight's action, ladies and gents. Well, it is free practice Sunday here for the 11th round of the SDPG Academy. Yes, all that time already. Well, we start with the usual free practice Sunday. Tomorrow there are some changes to the schedule, but we'll tell you those tomorrow. So we've got AMI Electrics British Super Sport free practice 1 on the way very, very shortly. Then we've got the SDPG British Super Bikes in association with the Exact Moves at 10 to 8, hopefully, for FP1. And then we've got the SDPG Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. Then we've got the Super Sport and Super Bikes to round out tonight's proceedings. So, here we go. Let's give a bit of a shout out, first of all, to our title sponsor of the Superbike class, Exact Moves, www.exactmoves.co.uk, for all your business removals, movals, installations, etc. Check them out, because there you go. They are the people, and Ted is happy with that already. Speaking of Ted, he owes me the AMG because the sales have rocketed for the Malted caps. I'm only messing. They haven't really. But please go and check out Malted. No, go and check out Malted. No, go check out Ted. No, don't go check out... No, hang on. Right, let's start that again. Go and speak to Ted if you want a Malted cap. Premium design, lovely, good label as well inside, tells you all the information. Yes, go hit Ted up for a cap because he has got new stock coming in soon. Very soon actually, I think they are in stock, maybe coming shortly. I'm looking at Teddy for a bit of a thumbs up here, a thumbs down. Yeah. We'll just give him a sec. Ooh! So, they will be on the way shortly. So yes, please speak to Ted for a cap. There you go. Right, and if we get 10 sales, if you're new to SDPG, Ted said he'd give me his A45 AMG. So there we go. Right, he didn't actually. Okay, so here we are. Here's the calendar then for the SDPG Academy. We started all the way back in mid-January over in España, where we were at Andalusia, which caused quite a few headaches. And now we're all the way back here at round 11. We're at Donington Park. Fantastic to be back here. Arguably one of the best circuits in the country. Cannot wait to get started with tonight's action. And then in 2 weeks' time, it's the finale. Unbelievable, the finale of the SDPG Academy. But never fear, ladies and gents, SDPG is here to solve all your esporting needs. Ish. I tell you what, I've got some great jokes as well lined up for tonight. I haven't really. If you did miss testing, please don't go and watch it back because it was rather embarrassing. I said a joke that was really not funny. Half the people didn't get it, and I was creasing in the corner for about 2 minutes. So, there we go. Yeah, do not watch that because that was shocking. But I'm proud of it, so that's all that matters. Right, okay. So, I need a pen. I got a pen. Lovely. We have got some newbies joining us tonight. I say newbies. They are not newbies. Yes, they are. Some of them are. I'll tell you what. I'll just think before I speak in future. Probably a great idea. Hope you're all well today, everybody, by the way. It's been a bit of a tough week since Monday, but I'm sure you'll all agree. We are all together in the motorcycle racing community, so if anyone is struggling at this time, then please reach out to family and friends, because at the end of the day, a problem shared is a problem halved. So there we are. Look at that. Look at that. It's getting... Woo! Woo-hoo! Look at that. Inspiration. No worries. Thank you, Charlie, my friend. No problem at all. We will give him a second. Okay, so we are ready FP1 for the Super Sport. We'll just give one of our newbies a second to load up, and then we will get going with this one. Really excited to get back on stream, ladies and gents. A lot to bring you, and look at this. We've actually done some work on a Sunday. It's a Sabbath, so we're not supposed to work on the Sabbath, but we did because we are professional-ish. Nah, but you see, no, we're not professional. We are not professional, but cheap and available. There you go. We do weddings. Funerals are a bit of a touchy subject. What else do we do? We do adult parties. That sounds really dodgy. Let's move on before we get ourselves banned. Right, so Super Sport. We'll get into details when we crack on with this one. No worries, Isaac. No problem at all, mate. What time are we on? Oh, look at that. Absolutely cooking on gas. Right, lovely stuff. Sweating already. It's a bit warm outside, isn't it? A bit warm. Oh, ladies and gents, yes, if you have missed us recently, we've got Andy. Well, hey, Andy is the SDPG bear. He's full of, well, stuffing, actually. But yes, he is going to keep an eye on everything tonight. As always, he is my resident bear. So, we'll say bear. There you go. Ash wants to say hello. There you are, Ash. Hello. Right, lovely. I really am going to have to take that off. Right, as per usual, we've got the traditional fizzy pop, but obviously other brands are available. This is a well-known supermarkets brand. I cannot tell you which because I'm scared to get sued. But yeah, there we are. Right, okay, just waiting for... Dill, you can say hello after the stream. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Right, okay, so we're just waiting for Nelson, who is a newbie to SDPG. Actually, where's... Oh, we've not got George. Is George watching? That's definitely not Nelson. Dear mate, hang on. Right, okie dokie. Oh, here we go. Dylan's now typing. I can hear it over my headphones. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Brilliant stuff. Dylan's talking out of his backside. Not for the first time, ladies and gents. I can reiterate that. Right. Thank you very much, Charlie. Oh, dear. Shall we talk about the Northwest? No, didn't think so. Right. Okay. Before I get myself in trouble, let's crack on. Free practice 1 for the Ami Electrics British Super Sport class is... Hang on, let me find it. Hey, there we go. Hang on, we'll start that again. Let's start that again. Free practice 1 then for the Ami Electrics British Super Sport is on the way next. Oh, I'm sweating buckets. Right, as you can see in the top right corner of your screen, a big thank you to Super Ted for obviously all the graphics that you see on screen. And we have done a little nod as well to pay tribute to Owen and Shane. So there we are. Right. Okay. Right, we will continue with free practice 1 whenever it gets started. I've done the wrong scene. What are you playing at? What are you playing at? It's green flag. We've not even started session yet. We need green flag out. Might be a good idea. Right, I can't see bagger all. Oh, it's lovely. When it wants to load. Any minute now. Any minute now. Oh, really? Wow, that's a brilliant start, isn't it? Okay, so Nelson, who was meant to be joining us, has not managed to get in. That's not a good start, is it? Okay, right, let's continue with what we have on our screens. We've got 8 riders out, ladies and gents. We have got 8 riders out on your screens, and this is the first practice session of the weekend. Good to be here, back at Donington Park. And we've got loads of facts to try and bring you throughout tonight. So let's crack on with this one. Good to see a good turnout on a free practice Sunday for the Super Sport class. On your screens, ladies and gents, we have got Vinny, who is inside the top 10 in the championship after some fantastic results. This season, he's managed to get on the podium, let's not forget, over at Cadwell Park. Fantastic run that from Vinny. Only had the one podium this season, joined the series late, but he's done a good job. 62 points to Vinny's name coming into this round. Let's crack on then with free practice one then for these guys. And as you can see on screens, ladies and gents, there is the tribute to Owen and Shane. Right then, let's try and get the first lap times on the board then. And we've got Vinny now down towards the Foggy S's for the first time. Oh, that's getting a bit lively already. Look at that. That is full Marquez commitment. We like that. First lap of practice, already pushing the limits. Go on. Right down into the Melbourne. Then quite a tricky corner, this one. Double apex right-hander, but Vinny has negotiated that very well. Up towards Goddard's now then for the number 54. Ted's ready. He's already got his helmet on. Lovely stuff. No pun intended. Oh dear. Oh, that's not gone well. Okay. Right, we'll keep an eye on that. We've already had a bit of lag, ladies and gents. I know, the dreaded L word. Aye, aye, aye. Right, first lap time on the board then for Vinny on a 1:27.732. Jordan now in that P2 spot on a 1:28.7. Then we've got Ash. Then we've got... Hang on, let's start that again. We've got Guy now up to P2. Just waiting for Connor to set a lap time. But let's go and have a look at a returning face, ladies and gents, to the to SDPG, and that is, of course, this young man on your screens. Thomas, ladies and gents, has ridden with us before, all the way back last year, actually. I think he took part in the run-through, but we didn't see him after that. But he is back with us for Season 2. Good to have Thomas back with us then on the number 69 machine. Now, this is the APR racing machine, and this has been prepared, obviously, by Charlie. And this will be out in Season 2. And a 1:30.3 to kick us off then for Thomas. Good to lap that in the early stages of this one. We'll keep an eye on Thomas's progress this weekend, but good to have the young man back. We're meant to also have Jack back this week as well. You may remember at the start of the season, Jack was on the Ami Electrics MV Augusta, but due to technical issues, had to leave SDPG, but is back for more this weekend. I don't know if he's doing tonight or what, but hopefully he'll turn up for the second session a little bit later on. But the early running then of this one, and it is Vinny on top, the head of Guy, with Jordan rounding out the top three. Ash in P4, Neil in 5th, Thomas in 6th. Then we've got Isaac in 7th and Connor rounding out the field. Now, as you can see, the big number 1 plate is on the APR Honda because Connor, well, has finished runner-up in the championship. It's obvious. Connor took the title over at Donington Park in the sprint race and goes top of the times. Connor, on his way to the title, is the only rider to finish every race in the Supersport class, taking 9 wins and 14 podiums on his way to the title. Superbike bound in Season 2 is Connor, so we'll see how he gets on in Superbikes. When we go testing in about 5-6 weeks' time, we start pre-season testing for Season 2 of BSEC, ladies and gents. Yes, we will be giving you more details on that. Oh dear, as Connor tips off the APR Honda, already gearing Charlie a bit of a bill for this weekend. But yes, we'll give you more details on that when we get them. Right, so let's have a look now at Ash on your screens on the Honda. Number 34 machine. Had a good season. Is Ash pretty solid season? Let's have a look how Ash has done. So, it's not had a podium yet, but it's been very close on multiple occasions, has number 34. And it'll be interesting to see if he can grab a podium before the end of the season. Now, with Super Sport this weekend, that's a good reminder. We have got an extra race for these guys in this weekend. So, if you remember all the way back to Alton Park, we had to red flag the Super Sport feature race. We did a reduced Superbike race 3, and we cancelled the Ducatis. Now, what's been decided is the Supersports will get an extra race this weekend, and the Ducatis will have their postponed race at Brands Hatch in a couple of weeks' time. So 3 races for the Supersport guys this weekend. So the grid order will be taken from the time the race was stopped, or the lap before, actually. The lap before the race was stopped, and then we will go with that one. So what we've decided for the future, and this will be updated in the regulations, if we have to stop the race, if it's more than half race distance still yet to be completed, we will go for a restart. If we have to red flag that race again, it will be called a result. So we are still learning, ladies and gents. That is part of the process. We're still learning as we go, but we are certainly doing our best to provide you guys with the best series to race in and to watch. So we are, well, we're busy. We're just flat out. We're flat out brainstorming and all that good stuff here at SDPG HQ. But yes, we will make sure that we get on top of things for Season 2. I think we're near enough there, to be honest. We've covered most bases. So yes, we will hopefully have a better run of things this weekend. Hopefully no red flags this weekend. But the number 83 then on the Power Slide Racing Suzuki, Guy has gone to the top of the times. Now Guy is currently lying 5th in the standings, just 2 points ahead of Jordan coming into this round. Guy's had 3 podiums this season and, well, just done a fantastic job. Always hovering around that, excuse me, always hovering around that top 3, always in the fight. Looking good, really is looking good this season. So hopefully Guy can finish off the season strong, and he will be on a Suzuki again in Season 2 with Charlie's team, I believe, in the factory squad there. Oh, clips the curb and down he goes at Crane Curves. And that has reminded me of a very good point here at Donington Park. Yes, so, as we see Neil on screens now, you have to be careful of the curbs this weekend, and this is a bit of a warning to all riders, and they already know. I don't need to tell them. But watch out for riders clipping curbs and falling off. Certainly at the Foggy S's, that's going to catch a lot of people out, I would have thought, this weekend. Curbs at Redgate as well may catch riders out. Just basically, all curbs, just be mindful. That's all I'd say. Luckily for the Superbike riders, there is now no more Super Poles this season. I know when we were last here, there was a Super Pole round, and there was a few riders that tipped off. But yes, so there we are. New qualifying format as well for Super Sport and Superbikes this week. I say new, we've done it in the past. But both Super Sport and Superbike will get just one 15-minute session to qualify. Qualifying for Super Sport will determine the grid for Tuesday's racing. So there we are. All of Monday's racing will... Yeah, the Monday race for Super Sport will be determined by lap 3 at Alton Park. The results qualifying will be taken from there. There we are. Right, Neil then over the line, 127.8. Jordan, they're lying in P6 at the moment. We've got Isaac there on the GW Motorsport Triumph, 129.5 for both Isaac and Thomas. Good start to their weekends. Pretty solid stuff, that, from those guys. Just over 2 seconds off the pace. That is not too bad at all. Over the line then for the number 73 of Isaac. And he does improve, does he? I think he did. Marginally. So there we are. Right, let's have a look. So the top 5 are all covered by 0.6 of a second. That is good going for these guys. Let's actually mention about the points in Super Sport, because although this young man has wrapped up the championship, there is a fight for P2. So Neil is currently occupying that P2 position, 224 points for him. Liam is in 3rd place on 220 points, and Scotty Too Hotty is in P4 on 218. So there is 6 points between 2nd, 3rd and 4th. That is just remarkable. That is going to be a fantastic battle. That will probably go all the way to Brands Hatch. Well, the number 1 then of Connor started his weekend off pretty well in P2 at the moment. That number 1 looking splendid on the APR Racing Honda, as down towards the Melbourne Loop he goes. Hard on the brakes then for the number 1 of Connor. Fantastic season he's put together, like we say, 9 wins and 14 podiums. You cannot argue with that. There's some talent in SDPG, and well, Superbike's going to be hotly contested next season. I can tell you that right now, with this young man stepping up. Also, his teammate for this season, Liam, will also be making the step up to Super Bikes, and they'll be both on the APR BMW. So there we go, ladies and gents. That is an exciting prospect. We will tell you a bit more about the moves that have happened in classes when we go testing, which, like we say, is about 5 to 6 weeks away now for pre-season testing to start. And I have forgotten to bring the Season 2 calendar with me because I'm a bit of an umpty, so we'll try and bring you that tomorrow. Well, at the moment it is still Guy on top then on the Suzuki, so we've got Suzuki and 3 Hondas. Then we've got the Yamaha, the KRP Racing Yamaha of Neil in P5. We've got Jordan in 6th. Thomas now has just jumped up to P7 on 128.758 for Thomas. Good run this. from the number 69 machine. And then we've got Isaac there rounding out the field for the time being. Into the final corner then for Isaac. Just a little bit wide there for the GW Motorsport Triumph rider, as over the line goes Isaac, and no improvement on that lap. So we've got about 4 minutes remaining then of free practice one then for the Super Sport class. Nice to see that we've got so many riders out for free practice Sunday. It's really good to see that we had a potential 9, but unfortunately the game's just decided to kick one of my team out. Fantastic. So Guy through Goddard's then. Oh, as Connor goes top, 126.954 for the number 1. Has now gone top of the times. Still hungry for race wins is Connor. Fantastic stuff, that's what we like to see. Guy still in P2 with Ash, rounding out the top 3 at the moment. 3/10 off on this lap, so unlikely to have an improvement. We've got Vinny now through the Schwantz curve into McLean's. He's now in P4. Neil in the pits and in P5. Jordan in 6th. Thomas in 7th. And Isaac rounding out the field at the moment, but still very good times by everybody. Well, looks like Guy's got the perfect marker then in Connor, just up ahead. Oh, it's wrong side of the curb though. Up towards Copper's corner. 2.5 off, and now off the machine for the number 83. So Guy then has tipped off at Copper's corner by clipping the curb. Like we say, these curbs are a little bit vicious. Right, Ash now into Goddard's. Good run this from Ash. Good start to the weekend for the number 34 as he heads now up towards the line. He goes over the line, no improvement on that lap, 132.5. Looks like a mistake for Ash there. Right, okie dokie. Let's get Vinny now up towards the line. The number 54 machine goes over the line, does not improve. Looks like we might just have this session wrapped up with the riders in their current order, as we've now got Jordan and Connor circulating together on circuit, down towards the line then. Let's see what Jordan can do over the line. No improvement on that occasion. Connor just goes around the outside casually into Redgate then. Runs a little bit wide, but just about keeps it on the timer. Oh, dearie me, as Jordan now gives himself a bit of a headache. Out of Redgate, clipped the curb and got that a little bit sideways and spat him over the handlebars. Right then, whereabouts everyone on circuit then? Isaac into turn 1 now, 129.227, so he has improved his lap time there. Has Isaac, we get Thomas now into Goddard's. Oh! Snapped under braking there for the Suzuki rider. Through Goddard's as he heads down towards the line now. And over the line he goes. Looks like a mistake on that lap as well. 137.341. Who's that's moved up? It is Neil that has moved up on the timing screen. A 127.523. Goes up into P3 for the time being. Ash now down towards the line, number 34. Over the line he goes, 128.3. Should just about get another lap, will the Honda rider. I say that, he's now just tipped off. Right, Vinny now out of the pits, as Jordan now goes through the Melbourne loop. Is that Connor just keeping out of the way? Into Goddard's then for Jordan. Excuse me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Jordan's on the back wheel. Right. Let's have a look then at... Who should we have a look at? I have no idea. Have a look at one of them. That's a great idea. Right, Ash over the line now in towards turn number 1. Shy of 30 seconds remaining then for Super Sport. And it'll be time for the Super Bike runners. Neil now in towards the Melbourne loop. Nicely done. And up towards Goddard's, and into Goddard's he will go, as checkered flag is being readied for these guys, and checkered flag is now indeed out for the Super Sport runners. Well, a good session that for the KRP Racing Yamaha rider. P3 for Neil on that one. Good start to his weekend. Connor and Guy circulating together. Everyone's taking the checkered flag apart from Connor, Guy and Jordan. Down in towards the foggy edges then. For Guy, will he get enough time to finish his lap? I don't think he will. Into the Melbourne loop then goes these guys. So it's Connor, Guy and Neil, your top 3, with Ash, Vinny, Jordan, Thomas on his return in P7, and Isaac did improve his lap there again, a 129.176 for the number 73. Right then, so that is all she wrote then for FP1 for the Super Sport runners. It's now time for the Superbike guys to have a run out onto circuit, and we'll see what they can do in free practice 1. Right, here we go. Hello everybody, we're back again. Guess who's back? Not me. Right, let's turn the page. I've got a lot of facts in front of me for the Super Bike runners. As let's get this one up and running. Okie dokie. So, the plan is to run a 20-minute session. It depends on how many we get. We may reduce that by 5 minutes per session. We will see how we get on. Just depending, because I know a few people aren't turning up tonight, but we'll be here tomorrow. Oh, brilliant. We're not doing anything because the game's crashed. Well, hey, lovely. I just love it when that happens. Right, I'll restart my game. Brilliant. Right, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to swear. I am, actually. This game's shit, isn't it? Apologies for my bad language, but yeah, it's just fact. Just fact. Right. If it crashes again, I swear to God, I'm just going to walk out the door and never come back. See, I've not got any jokes to hand, actually. I said about me joining a nunnery class the other day. Actually, no, let's just not go down that road, actually. No, we'll just keep that one to ourselves, because I don't want to lose viewers for a bad joke. See, I'm allowed to make bad... See, this is what I'm trying to tell the chaps at SDPG HQ and my dad, so I can make dad jokes, but obviously because they've, well... For whatever reason, through lack of ability or whatever else, can't make children, so... yeah, they just don't understand. It's really heartbreaking, to be honest. But there we go. Right, okay. Before I get myself in trouble, let's crack on with this one, hopefully, if the game decides to load. Hopefully it won't. So we can go home. Even though home's, well, a minute. Oh, it's worked. Right, hang on. 2 minutes! Okay. See, right, this is what... Right, I tell you what, I should actually be sending invoices and billing Milestone here, because it's taking up my time. Sweet, sweet time. To be fair, what else would I be doing on a Sunday night? Right, Dylan's gone with 5 or 6 for Superbikes. This is what he's guessing. I reckon we're going to have 5.5. No, don't. No, do not laugh at that, Seamus. That's awful. Right, okay. Here we go. If this works now, I'm gonna a bit ecstatic. Whoo! Yes! There we go. Get yourselves in, chaps. Here we go. Hey! Milestone. Oh, of course he is. First in, isn't he? It's just shocking behaviour, Dill. Seriously. Let someone else win. There we go. We got 4. Jamie's about to join as well. I know that because I'm very clever. Adam's here as well. Jamie's here. 6. Oh, Adam's now gone. Adam's now come back. Oh, my dearie. What the hell? Oh, imposters. Imposters. Nah, get out. Do one. Oh, where's Jan? Jan's got Italian friends. He's not even here. Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible stuff. Evening. Good evening, George. Hope you're well, my friend. Should we knock it down to 15 minutes? I can't be bothered. Only messing. Right. Andy, you want to say hello? Yo. There you go. Hey, Adam's back. Lovely stuff. Right, I think we should talk about Northwest. Should we start a debate in the chat? I think the organisers did a great job. Only messing. Right. And we watched GP as well today. Whoa, what a race. What a race. That had SDPG written all over it, didn't it? Crashes, more crashes, dodgy weather. Great commentators. What can we say? Yes, Ash. I am a Dunlop fan, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna reserve the right. I'm gonna have the right to remain silent here. Right, can I change? No, right, okay. Lovely stuff. Oh, here we go. Now I've started something in the FaceTime. Hey, Dill's now typing as well. Look at this. Here we go. Right, I'm sorry. I've poked that fire. I'm not sorry, though, am I? No, I did that on purpose. Right, okay. Free practice 1 for the super. See, deal with this sarky wisdom. Wisdom? No, that's not. No. Yeah. That's put me off. That's just very distracting, Dill. I think you should just apologise for that, mate. Right, SDPG British Super Bikes in association with Exact Moves. Free practice 1 is on the way next. And the green flag is now out for the super bikes. Oh no, don't do that, Sharon. Oh no, that's how you got to get yourself shut down, son. Right, okay, now we've started a big argument in the chat. Let's go practicing. Hey, for the super bikes. Oh dear. Please, can we all make sure we go through the chicane, please? I don't mean cut it. Right, okay. I shot up Seamus. Seriously, mate. Right, here we go. Let's look at some paper and let's rhyme off some
stats.
I
suppose.
Since we're looking at him. Let's go then with Yorkshire's top rank. Fantastic run at Alton Park, ladies and gents.
Yes, good results. Hang on,
I'll get them up.
I need to make sure he gets through this.
Two second places and a win for Dylan at
Alton Park, which has brought
the gap down in the championship to just 15 points, ladies and gents, at top of the table.
It is now
a 3-horse race for the title. Yes, three riders can mathematically win this one.
Is Brett,
Dylan,
and Ted. So we will get on to that. Well, hey, 10 points to Gryffindor.
Go on, Dylan. Good lad.
See, he knows this. Right.
Ted now. Over the line. He goes 125.6. Yes.
I was just about to say something nice,
Ted.
What are you doing?
Say something nice.
Minus the voice.
Right. Okay.
Let's talk about Aaron.
Because I've got a good stat about
Aaron.
Aaron. Where's
Aaron on my list? Yes. Aaron's the only rider in the Superbike
grid
to have won, completed every race with no DNF for Aaron this season. The only rider to finish. Fair play, mate.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Right, how's that sound? Say what? I'll unplug my mic. How's that? Oh dear. I don't know what's going on actually. That's not good. Maybe the voice break initiated. Yeah. How are we sounding? Are we sounding good? I know. I figured it out. Hey, I figured it out.
I am an absolute G. You know that, people. You all know I am a goat. Right. Bad. Okay, so I figured it out. It's okay, I figured it out. What it is there's a microphone on the webcam, and I didn't mute it. My apologies. I was meant to do that. I was just testing. Right, there we go. I fixed it. Nobody panic. I've done a thing. Right. I've wasted 4 minutes of your time, so let's try and reverse the issue. Okay, so Gamer Jamie to the top. Go on, Jamie. 124.958 for Jamie. Right, let's get some Jamie stats. While it's on screen. Jamie, where's Jamie? Jamie is lying P8 in the standings, ladies and gents. 7 podiums. He's had 12 races with us this season. Robbed, actually, of a title chance by technical issues. It's just all it has been. Technical issues for Jamie, which has meant that he's like, oh, nice crash. Love that, mate. Started out well, to be fair. Fair play, Jamie. So yeah, 7 podiums for Jamie. I think. Oh dear. Oh no, that's not good. We've got a bit of lag there. That's really not good. Okay, bear with us. Okay, this is not looking good. Right, I'm going to have to stop the facts and stats. If we see any more lag, that's it. We're red flagging it. Right, we'll keep... Red flag! Chap's going to have a red flag. Red flag! Please slow down. Okay, there we go. We've got a red! We've got a red! We've got a red! Panic! Everybody panic! Ah! Right. We'll restart that. Red flag due to severe lag. Brilliant stuff. What a way. I'm just going to restart the game once again and have a cry. Guaranteed imposters. Because they joined literally with 2 seconds. The evil barstools. Maskinator 9813. You guys can't see that. Oh, sorry. Right, okay, let's go. Hey, who's out first? Not Dylan. Wow, that's a first. Ted's keen. Ted is keen. So is Aaron. Perfect. Right, actually, sod that. I am going to name some facts and stats. Right, last time we were at Donington for Ted. He managed, what did he manage? Yes, he managed a 5th, a 3rd, and a 2nd. So looking good for Super Ted this weekend. So let's see what the number 34 can do. We will get this one underway, ladies and gents. I do apologise for the delay and the red flag. Just typical Wi-Fi issues. Let's get Ted now down through Hollywood and in towards the Craner Curves. Lovely stuff for the Maltet R5L Yamaha. Let's not forget, ladies and gents, 47 points back of championship leader Brett. We would sort of say Ted's maybe an outsider for the championship, but you can never count him out. Like we say, he's took the double win at Donington Park, where a technical issue ruled him out of the 3rd race of the weekend. So let's see whether Ted can claw any points back on Brett and Dylan. Down towards the foggy S's then for Super Ted through the left, through the right, and down towards the Melbourne Loop. Hard on the brakes then for Super 1. Nicely done for Ted. And up the hill now towards Goddard as he goes. Nice done. The Yamaha sounding wonderful. Up the hill and into Goddard's round he goes on the power for Ted. And down towards the line for Yamaha man, a 125.274 for him, 125.716 for Aaron on the Exact Moves Kawasaki, ladies and gents. Dylan up to P2, 125.280, James on a 126.2, and I think it's only right we have a look at Charlie's livery. This is a personal tribute to Shane Richardson and Owen Jenner. As you can see, it's gone for a half and half look. I do like that, Charlie. That is a very nice tribute and very good work from Charlie. SDPG Racing Honda there, looking splendid in the Donington sun. Right, so Ted on top, not saying that again. Dylan in P2 and Aaron in P3 at the moment. Adam in 4th place at the moment. Then we've got Jamie in P5 in the RD Racing Yamaha, and then SDPG Racing Honda and Charlie bringing up the rear. So unfortunately for these guys, it's a bit of a short, sharp, snappy session due to technical issues with us. Oh, look at this. 1.1 seconds up for Dylan. This will see him into the low 124 bracket. Up towards Goddard's then for the CS Autos Ducati. No Brett today, but he will be back tomorrow for qualifying and the race. Round Goddard's goes Yorkshire's top right there, and the number 1. Will it be staying with Dylan in season 2? Well, if he carries on this, go a good way, and will certainly be a hot prospect for the title when we get to Brands Hatch. 124.089 then for Dylan. Has put him top of the time. Super Ted through the foggy S's then. Ooh! Oh dear, it's happened again. We've got lag again. That's not brilliant. Right. Okay, we will keep an eye on this, ladies and gents. If for some reason we have to red flag this session again, we may look at alternative arrangements. I.e. going to MotoGP because we're all pros. Right then, Ted just improved his time, 125.122 for Super Ted on that lap. Let's get Dylan now through the... hey! Up through the foggy S's and into the medical centre he goes. Aaron clipping the grass out the foggy S's, only a thousandth of a second off then, down towards the Melbourne Loop for the exact moves. Kawasaki through Melbourne Hairpin and up towards Goddard's he goes. Oh, just about hangs on to it. Through Goddard's then on the power for the number 92. Up towards the line for Aaron. No improvement on that. Oh, we just missed Ted's time there. Oh, as Ted and Aaron both fall off at the same time. Adam, let's have a quick word about Adam. Last time we were here, Adam actually was doing pretty well. Got a 7th, 9th and a 6th. But he's been in good form recently. Been in absolutely fantastic form. Worst finish of 9th in the last 9 races. But doing a great job. Adam has been absolutely doing a fantastic job. Let's get some of the stats. So he's had 1 podium, but he's been doing a very good job in terms of pathway. He is currently sat in P2, not too far behind Charlie, I believe, who's now in P3 in this session. 125.621 for the SDPG Racing Honda man. Oh, it's Adam there. Gets a bit of a slide on the arcade BMW up towards Goddard's then for the number 4, and Jamie now up to P2, 124.453 for Jamie. We've not seen him at Donington Park this season due to technical issues at the start of the campaign, but he's back this time, so this will be all new territory for Jamie, but I'm sure he's put the work in and it won't bother him one little bit, as I'm sure you can tell by that time, it really hasn't. Right, Dylan still on top of the pile, ahead of the RD Racing Yamahas. As Jamie now goes up towards McLean. Super Ted out of Coppice and down towards the foggy S's then. Some very quick times from all these guys. All riders inside the 125 bracket. Look at that front end. Whoa, really aggressive on the curbs there. As he goes down towards Melbourne. Look at 10th up on this lap. His testers to see him in and around the 120, the high 124 mark. If we can just nail this final sector up towards Goddard's then. For the number 34 of Ted through Goddard's down towards the line then for Super 1 and just getting the 124. 124.717 for Super Ted goes into stage P3, just improves his time. So 3 minutes remaining then of free practice 1 for the Super Bike runners, and well, it is still Dylan the Ducati on the floor. And then we've got Jamie in P2 on the Yamaha, and Ted also in that top 3 on the Yamaha. Then we've got Charlie on the Honda, then we've got Kawasaki of Aaron and the BMW of Adam. All good laps coming by these guys. Look at that, 2/10 covering 4th to 6th. Impressive stuff to see Charlie now getting the bike all out of shape. Under braking, oh, just about gets through the foggy S's without drama. Down towards the Melbourne Loop then for the number 24 machine. Just runs a smidgen wide there as he heads up towards Goddard's now. Hard on the brakes then for Charlie. Got to be careful here, as you can see the camber does drop away from you, so very easy to tuck the front under braking at Goddard's, but Charlie's negotiated that one very well and will head over the line. 125.925. Good consistent laps that from Charlie. I think I just saw Jamie in the background, did I? I did indeed. As Dylan now takes, he's just come out a bit. I was going to say, it's a bit of a unique line round the Melbourne Loop. Okay, who have we got? We got Adam now on the arcade BMW. Well, let's This is the problem when we haven't got many bikes on circuit. There's only so much you could say about one rider, to be honest. Oh, was that... Oh, no, don't be lag. Do not be lag. Don't do this to me. Oh, no. I think we may have to have a move around in the commentary box. As we've got Aaron now, 125.506 for the Exact Moves Kawasaki, just getting gradually quicker as the session goes on. Good start to his weekend then, inside that top 5. I don't know why I said that, because near enough everyone's in the top 6. Brilliant, Seamus. Well done to you, Gold Star. Commentator of the year. Ted, hey! Ted's doing practice stop. 20 points to Gryffindor, lovely. And Ted now off on his merry way. Look at that, we can see Ted on the right hand side of the screen. He's gonna spot. Sugar! That got a bit close. That did get a bit close, not gonna lie. What's Jamie up to? Ah, there he is. Right, well, it looks like everyone has backed off then on this one. Hey, Aaron's doing a practice start. Good lad, Aaron. Nice. Good start that from Aaron. It's Charlie now up to P4, 125.380. Check the flag about to come out then for the Superbike runners. And checkered flag is indeed out for Superbike. Well, it is done. That tops the times. CS Auto's Ducati started his weekend off well on top of the pile. Jamie in P2 with Super Ted in P3. We've got Charlie in P4, Aaron in 5th, and Adam rounding out the runners and riders in that one. Oh, hello, that's... Oh dear, Adam's slightly overcooked that. Right, there we go. That is session done for the Super Bikes. We'll confirm those times, take a screenshot and have a cry. Okay, so... Right, sorry ladies and gents, I'm just in a train of thought, which is very dangerous for me really. Can you see smoke coming out of my headphones? Right, so I've decided we're going to just reduce every session by 5 minutes just to try and get this one done. Yeah, we may have to have a look at a bit of a move around. Yeah, it's not ideal, but we'll sort it out. Right, next up is Ducati Monster 1200 Cup action. Let's see if we get through this one without any hiccups. And the session is now up, so if you're in the Ducatis, get yourselves in. Let's get this one on the way. Have I done no? I haven't done any notes for the Ducatis. Wow, brilliant, Seamus. Yeah, great. Great stuff. Right. Right, there we go. That is the magic 5 that we need. Yes, still, you can join. Yes, I've already heard. Crack on. Look at that. See? Think I can't hear. Oh, fuck. Oh, here we go. Sorry, don't mean to swear. Sorry. Oh dear. This is just all gone wrong. Yeah, crack on. Why not? Let's just... Why not? Everyone join! Free for all! Right. It's like COD. Or Haddock. Right, this is going to be a barrel of laughs. Right. So look at that. He wants to join the session, but takes his own sweet time to get here. So it's just people from Hull, honestly. It's ridiculous. Okay. So, I do apologise, ladies and gents. Yes, my head's just gone blank. We've had a bit of a mind blank. It didn't take much. But yes, we'll try and get through the rest of the night without any hiccups. Who's on the Yamaha? Ah, sorry, Yamaha. Nah, everyone's off it. Lovely. Oh, finally. Okay, right, this is, yeah. Okay, well, this has now turned into, yeah, summer. I can tell you've got 13 people ready to go. Okay, yeah. Right. Oh, for God's sake, no. Dylan's got special leathers. Oh, no. If it's the ones I'm thinking of, Dylan, I swear to God, I will kick you out this session. Unbelievable. Right, well, let's... Should we have a go? I don't know. Oh, there we go. We're getting an imposter. Woo! Oh, I just want to go to bed. Let's go. Well, there'll be a session of some sort coming up next. We'll see what happens. All right. I've just seen out the corner of my eye, Dylan's smirking. That's never a good sign. It's either got something to do with Rossi or something that should be broadcast after 9 p.m. But we'll find out. And if it's anything rude, I'll get kicked out. There you go. Dill, you've been warned. That's all right, Aaron. No worries, mate. Oh no! Oh God, no! He's smiling. Oh no! He's now grinning. He's nearly giggling. Oh no! We're screwed. Come on, red flag now, please. I'm joking. Okay, let's have a cry. Oh, brilliant! Right, let's bit. Oh no! He's honestly, he's such a git, isn't he? Right, well, panic over. Let's carry on with this session. Okay, well, we've got 12 people out. Oh, dear me. Let's see how this goes. I actually have no words, to be honest with you. I'm actually just going to have a quick drink, ladies and gents. I'll be back with you in just a second. Right, I'm back. Okay, I honestly, I don't know what to really say at this point. Well, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, let's, do something. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, so, we've got Yorkshire's top right on your screen. Very weird seeing with the number 61 on the front of his machine, but we'll go with it. We're down towards the Foggy S's. Through the Foggy S's then, for Dylan, and down towards the Melbourne Loop. This championship has already been wrapped up then, ladies and gents. No worries, Jack, we have got Super Sport Free Practice 2 coming up in about 10 minutes time, buddy. So you'll be able to jump in for that one. So let's get the Ducatis then, round on their first laps. Isaac has had a technical issue already. Let's get Dylan then up towards the line. Over the line at 127.650 for Dylan. Okay, Adam now goes to top 127.283. As you see Dylan do a lovely headstand. Aaron in P4, the guy in Scotland, Charlie. Oh, look at that, the number one. Yes, the number one O'Connor, ladies and gents. He took the title fair and square. Where did he wrap that up? I think he wrapped it up at Cadwell, didn't he? Did Connor? Fantastic to see the number one on Connor's bike. Really has deserved it. And a fantastic introduction to SDPG for Connor. down in towards the old hairpin, then 2,000ths of a second up through sector number 1. Right. Oh, who's that tipping off? That was Adam just tipping off. As we get Jordan out up towards the line, and he goes 1:30.486. Goes P6 on the times. And over the line goes Jamie, and that's all laps done then. All initial laps done, and 1:36.462 for Jamie. There we go. Oh dear me, that's Jordan on the floor. We've got Vinny there. We've got Ash out on circuit as well. Oh, it's very busy, very busy. Oh, here we go. Look at these two. Unbelievable. They just cannot stay away from each other. Maybe they can. I think Jamie's just done that on purpose, just to get away from Dill. I would as well. Right, okay. Let's have a look at a ride that's in the championship then. For the Ducatis. We've got Adam, who's had a pretty good season in the Ducatis, to be fair with you, ladies and gents. Done a good job. Through McLean's then. For the number 77, currently I think it's inside the top 3 in the championship. But we'll have a check on that and we'll report back tomorrow. 3/10 up then for Adam. Oh, we're going to see the first 1:26 lap for the Ducatis. Down into the foggiest then for Adam, through the left, through the right. Down into the Melbourne Loop. 4/10 up now for Adam, so that is good going. He will be into the 1:26. He can just keep this one going. Looks quite congested up ahead. Oh, what a save from the number 77. Gets them all lit up down towards Goddard's then for Adam. And over the line for Adam, and oh, no improvement, so that slide did cost him. But guys, now up to P2, the number 83 has done a 1:27.618. Alright, so there we go. Right, I'm just going to have a minute, ladies and gents. I will be back with you shortly. Right, apologies ladies and gents, I'm back. Okay, so 3.5 minutes remaining then of this. We'll kind of go to the top of the times. 1:26.7, Jamie in P2, 1:27.9, 1:27.2 for Adam. Scott up to P4, and then we've got Guy, Dylan, Jordan, Vinny, Ash, Charlie, and Aaron rounding out the field. I do apologise, ladies and gents. I just do not know what to say at this point. We've got so many bites out on track. See, I'm useless tonight. Absolutely useless. I do apologise for that. See, this is why I need to do homework and actually do some notes. It will help. Oh, who's else shot at the order? Dylan goes into P2, 1:26.831 for Yorkshire Stop Wreck. There we go. So all riders are circulating at the moment, as far as we can see. Stuff. Right then. Oh, what's going on with Charlie here? Down in P11, 128.5 for Charlie. Don't expect that really. Charlie's been one of the front runners in this class recently, running right at the sharp end of things. Oh, just clips the grass there on the exit of Melbourne Loop. Oh, Charlie that keeps out of the way of Connor on that one. Connor now over the line he goes. Jamie now through the foggy S's. Let's get his next sector time. Oh, now 3/10 up on this. That will see him go top of the times. We keep this one going. We'll keep an eye on that one. Right. Oh, Connor's going 2/10 up on this. That child looks like he's going for a bit of a toe. Off Connor through Starkey's Bridge and Schwartz Curve for these guys then into McLean's. And Jamie does go top 126.691 for Jamie. Oh, Connor just lost a little bit of time through sector 2 of the lap. Right, let's see Connor's next sector time then. Oh, look at that, 3/10 up at the moment for the number 1. Through the Melbourne Loop then, and up towards Goddard's for Connor. Super Sport is next up. And then we'll have the Superbike session just after that one. Yellow flags in the background. Let's see what Connor can do then. Up towards the line for the number 1. I just go top 126.495 for Connor. And checkered flag is now out for the Ducati runners. And well, it's Connor that takes top spot ahead of Jamie. Oh no, because Dylan has gone top. Dylan, Connor, Jamie, Guy, Adam, Charlie, Scott, Jordan, Vinny, Ash and Aaron is the running order in that one. Rightio, lovely stuff. Okay, right. Next up, then, ladies and gents, will be the Super Sport runners. They'll have 10 minutes, and Superbikes will also have 10 minutes for their session. We're going to knock another 5 minutes off Superbikes. Right, so. Oh, brilliant, this is being slow. Fantastic. Right, there we go. That is all she wrote for the Ducatis. And let's get on with Super Sport. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The cheek of some people. It's ridiculous. Right. Okay. I'll put big light on in a minute. It's a bit dark in here. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to say this now. Anyone other than Super Sport riders that enter this one, I'll kick you out with my size 10. There we go. Okay, Jamie, I'll repeat that for you, Sunshine. Anyone other than Super Sport riders, if you enter this one, I'll kick you out my size 10 boot. Okay, so FP2 then for Super Sport. Let's get this one up and running as quick as we can. Look at this. Here we go. This one lights. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, actually, need to get a bit of light on. That's not it. We'll do that. Out. That's my knee. Okay, there we go. There we go. We are cooking on gas. Right. Look at that. That is stacked. That's what we want. Lovely stuff. How are we doing for time, actually? 25 to 9 already. That's just madness. Alright, let's just check the timetable, see how we're doing. Oh, actually, we're not too far behind. But yeah, we'll just do 10-minute sessions. Lovely. Okie dokie. Right, ladies and gents, there we go. Right, let's get on with this free practice 2 session then for the Super Sports. We've only got 10 minutes for these guys before they go into qualifying tomorrow and their first race of the weekend. And we'll get into how the grid will line up for tomorrow. I haven't got it written down, but I'll give you a little bit more information after this. So it's time for free practice 2 for the M Electrics Super Sport class. Okay, so we've got green flag out then for Super Sport Free Practice 2. And well, oh, look at that. Look at that. Yes, people. Look at that. That is absolutely fantastic stuff. Right, okie dokie. Right, let's try and find who's first out on track. Do you know how happy that makes me? Look at that. Look at this. Yes, boys, that's what we like. Right, okay. That certainly made me a bit happier. Right. Oh, hang on. Who's actually first on track? It's Vinny, ladies and gents. Then we'll go to the new riders in just a second. Well, number 54 of Vinny then on the Honda. Like we said, had a pretty good season up to now. I'm not moving on the wrong page. Vinny then had just the one podium so far this season. That came at Cadwell Park where he got a P2. Oh, as he tips off there going into Old Hairpin. And that will be his first lap. Unfortunately, scrapped. Right, let's get the right scene up. And then let's introduce, ladies and gents, and welcome back Jack, the number 4 on the Honda. Well, it's good to have Jack back, like we say. He was in the Army Electrics team at the start of the season, then had to leave due to some technical issues with the game. But he is back, which is good to see. Jack's so talented. It's great to see the number 4 back with us, and hopefully he will be back with us full time in season 2. And into the foggy S's then goes Jack, back wheel off the floor and taking some of the curb. Nicely done. Right down towards the Melbourne loop then for Jack. Actually met Jack at Donington Park for the testing for the British Superbike Championship. It was good to meet quite a few of the lads actually. Met quite a few of the lads over at Donington as we get Jack now through Goddard's, the number 4, looking pretty good on his opening lap. As down towards the line then, he goes over the line, 128.792, opening lap. Good lap that from Jack. We've also got Aaron on the Malted R5L Yamaha, the only Yamaha in the field. On P2, Isaac in 3rd, and let's introduce everybody. Let's welcome to the channel. We've got Nelson, everybody. Good to have Nelson with us. He has come with a hell of a CV. Excuse me. And I've come with some dodgy lungs. So yes, Nelson has, well, it's very quick. I can tell you that from other series I've seen him in. He's very fast running at the sharp end of most of the championships that he has taken part in before joining SDPG, so we'll see how the number 74 gets on when he rides with us full time in season 2 of BSEC, and we cannot wait to see how he gets on. Who else have we got? Of course, Thomas is back out with us then, the number 69 Suzuki heads up towards McLean's now, then towards the Schwantz curve and McLean's section for Thomas then. Nicely done. Well, who's topping the times? It is Connor. The number 1 is on top, 126.938. About 7/10 faster than Ash as Connor tips off on the curbs at McLean's. Oh, here we go. Striking new livery for the Power Slide team. Oh, that looks nice, that. Yeah, we rate that a lot. As we get Guy now through Goddard's, number 83 machine. Down towards the line then for Guy. 27.835 is his best lap of the session. Good to have Scotty Too Hotty back with us. Like we said earlier, in this battle for P2 in the standings. Scott has had 6 podiums this season. Only DNF'd in 2 races. That's includes DNS, which did not start. Which I can't remember which round that was. It was Cadlock. We didn't have Scott. It could have been another. I can't remember, to be honest, off the top of my head. But yes, Scott's had a fantastic season and will be Superbike bound as well in season 2. So we're looking forward to see how Scott gets on. He's 8/10ths up at the moment. Let's see him inside that top 3. If we can just keep this one going on the HPR machine. Through Melbourne Loop, up towards Goddard's then for Scott. Hard on the brakes for the Honda rider. Honda seems to be the bike of choice here in Super Sport. Wow, Goddard's there for Scotty Too Hotty. Down towards the line for the number 5, 127.588. He does go P2. Good lap that from Nelson there, 127.922. For the number 74 machine, has gone into P5. Wow, look at this, already making a strong debut on the channel. And here with SDPG, good stuff there. How far off Connor is he? About a second off, which is very good. I think this just goes to show, 1, how good Nelson is, and 2, how good SDPG riders are. I mean, look at this. We have some talent up and down every grid here at SDPG, and we're very fortunate to have some great people as well. Jordan looks like he's jumped up into P6, 128.444, and Nelson's now going 3/10ths up on this lap, so we'll keep an eye on Nelson as he heads down towards the foggy S's then. Hard on the brake. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Oh, brilliant from Nelson there through the S's as he heads down towards the Melbourne Loop. Half a second up. This will put him second if he can keep this one going through the Melbourne Loop then. Who's he got up ahead of it? Scotty Too Hotty just up ahead of him. Hard on the brakes now in towards Goddard's for Nelson. Looking good. He's looked very good on this lap. Let's go. Oh, just a slight moment there out of Goddard's. But up towards the line he goes. Oh, he does go P2. 127.390. Great lap that from Nelson. Connor has improved as well. 126.788. Goes even faster at the top of the tide. Wow, that is... Whew. I'll tell you what, ladies and gents. Super Sport is going to be so difficult to call in Season 2. If Jack's returning, and then we'll also have Alfie, who we saw at Donington Park. I don't know whether Alfie is going to take part this weekend. I will check with George on that one. But yeah, fantastic stuff, and we've certainly got some good crop of talent coming through the SDPG ranks. So I tell you what, I do like the side of Ash's bike there. Lovely little tribute to Owen and Shane, and also look at the Irish. Very good, like that. Ash has through the foggy S's then for the number 34 machine and is in P4 at the moment. Good session for Ash. Let's have a look then at Thomas as he goes through Redgate then and down towards Hollywood. P6 for Thomas, good start. Oh, as Jack there gets a little bit lively into McLean's and tips off the Honda. Right. Have a look down the order. Scott there still in P3 at the moment. Through Goddard's then goes Scotty Too Hotty on the HPR machine. He heads down towards the line for Scott. Over the line he goes. No improvement on that lap. Ash just behind Aaron on circuit then. Down through Hollywood for the number 34 machine. In through Crater Coast. Oh, contact between the pair of them. And that leaves Aaron on the floor. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Free practice 2 then for the Super Sport runners. See Thomas now just going through the foggy S's, and we'll go back to the pits. See we hear the triumph of Isaac then. Oh, what time's in there? 129.806 for Isaac, number 73 machine. Good lap that from Isaac, slowly chipping away. Jordan has moved up the order and has done a 127.938, so done a good lap there for the number 23 machine. Get Thomas now round Goddard's and on to a flying lap. We should get one more go at it then as up towards McLean's. goes Jordan now. In through the Schwantz curve and into McLean's for the number 23 machine, who has had the one victory, let's not forget, over at Cadwell Park, which was a fantastic run for Jordan. I'm sure he will be looking to replicate that this weekend, and certainly try and get another win before he too jumps up to Superbikes for season 2. Let's get Jordan out hard on the brakes into the foggy S's then. Through the left, through the right. On the power, let's get the next sector time up. Now 4/10 off on this lap, so I think that will be Jordan done for this session. Very tight there between second and, well, P2 all the way down to P6 there. Jack has improved, a 128.017. Still in P7, but still a very good time from Jack. That's Guy now jumping up to P4, 127.621. Wow, that's very close between Scott, Guy, Ash and Jordan. Who was that doing a practice start? It's Aaron. Nice. Oh, what happened there? I don't think I had no idea. Okay, where's checkered flag? There we go. Checkered flag is now out then for the Super Sport runners, and it's Connor that takes top spot ahead of New Boy Nelson, who has done a fantastic job there. On debut, P2, free practice 2, solid start for number 74. Scotty Too Hotty then in P3 with Guy in 4th, Ash in 5th, Jordan in 6th. Good to have Jack back in P7. Oh, so that's like 10 seconds off. Thomas in 8th, Vidian 9th, Isaac in 10th, and Aaron in P11. So, what you might be wondering is, well, we didn't have many people in the feature race at Alton Park for Super Sport, and obviously they've got the rerun of their race tomorrow. And what's going to happen if you weren't in the race? If you weren't in the race, you'll just start behind everybody else. There we go. Simple as that. Okay, so there we are. Perfect stuff. That is a great... Super Sport's looking great for this weekend. It really is. So, that is Super Sport done. Let's jump on here. And let's get this final Superbike session underway. Let's see how many people turn up for this one. Oh, there we go. We've now got a technical issue with the game. Fantastic. Just give me two minutes. Unfortunately not Ash. I'm going to say no to that one. Right, let's get this one underway. Okie dokie. Right. Okay, session now up for Super. Look at that, course he is. Course he is. Never in doubt, Dylan first in the session. Never in doubt. Right, so Dylan, Aaron, Jamie. We got Adam. See whether we get Charlie and Ted. If we don't get Charlie and Ted, I'll just we'll abandon it. Just don't tell anybody. Yeah, no worries, Tel. Thank you, mate. Right. I'm prepared to close the box. So if we have to cancel this one due to low numbers, we'll just figure it out tomorrow. 'Cause yeah. Alright, we'll just give a couple of minutes. Charlie's here. So I'm thinking now. It's not good, that. It's not good at all. I don't know what to do. Let's just go for it. I think it's only fair. Riders that have turned up can have a ride round. Okay, well, not the Superbike session we were hoping for. We've got 5 people. At least some people are committed. That's what we like. No, I'm only joking. People do have other commitments outside SDPG. We have no issues with that. It's just unfortunate that we got low numbers for this one. Fortunately, we won't have that next season because we've got a lot of committed people in Superbike. I can't pick a winner in that. I really cannot. I'm saying nothing. Absolutely saying nothing. Right. Okay. We'll try and do something with this. Free practice 2 for Superbikes. Let's try and do something. Yeah. Superbikes free practice 2 on the way next. Okay, well, I've had a slight technical issue with the Ducati. Well, I say the Ducati, the rider. So I think Dylan might be out of this one, and to be honest with you, ladies and gents, 4 people going round, I can't justify running it. So we're going to call it there. Chaps, I'm going to stop this one here because we've only got 4 people on track, and it's just not going to look brilliant. So we'll call that a night, and yeah, we'll go again tomorrow. Okay, so we will stop that. I do apologise to everyone that's turned up, but I'm not going to run a session with 4 people on track. There's just no point. Right, I'm going to have, well, go to bed actually. I'm going to have a nice tub of ice cream. Hopefully we'll get more numbers tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Alright, ladies and gents, hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I'll speak to you, speak to you tomorrow. See you later.